Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak. Well, last episode, our November 30th night sweep of Edith got underway, starting in Riverside and quickly moving on into the Spriggan District, finding friends along the way, hanging out after the party, before calling Kincaid for round 2 of drinks and an impromptu one-on-one basketball match. We now take on the 4 SPG of the night.
Alright.
Looks like we got a 4 SPG. Dear Spriggan, there's something I would like to tell you, Spriggan. Please decode this and arrive at the truth. I shall be waiting. Anonymity requested. This sounds like a threat. Hell's this? Dear Spriggan. It doesn't look suspicious at least. What? Alright, my interest is piqued. It looks suspicious to me. I guess this message here must be the code it was telling me to look into. First task, go to the stable along the river upon which the uninjured iron steeds descend. So the bike rack? Am I right in that? Seems innocent enough. Don't know what they're after, but I'll play along for a bit and see what's up. Oh, you just mean the garage? Why am I thinking bike rack? Thinking like riding it on top of it versus then riding in it like a horse. Yeah, it's going to be Bradley Garage. Yep. Go to the stable along the river upon which the injured iron steeds descend. That's got to be the body shop, yeah? Well, I'm here. Now what? Hey, Juniper, Van's here. There you are. Good on you for solving that riddle. You put out the request then? Oh, no, not me. Just heard through the grapevine what was going on and offered to lend a hand. No way I wasn't going to pitch in. Pitch in to what? Be straight with me here. You can leave all the questions for later. You took the subway here, yeah? I assume your car's going to be in its usual garage. Mind if I go get it? That came out of nowhere. You all should have a key already since this is where I bring my car to get serviced. What are you up to, though? Nothing bad. Surprise! You're getting a nice free car wash on your dear truck. Uncle here is going to give it his best shot too, so we'll get her nice and shiny. Oh, okay. Thanks for the offer. Little out of nowhere, though. I definitely like that, but let me pay for it. Nothing scares me more than free stuff. Hey, absolutely not. It's fine. Don't look a gift car wash in the water. But seriously, we don't need your money. Done a splendid job right there of not looking suspicious, you know? Look, Van, don't play hard to get here. You won't owe us a thing. Client's already paid in full. So just shut up and get your car washed. Client, who the hell puts up an order like this? But fine. Since you insist, I'll leave you to it. Great. Let me go get her. Uncle, better get your butt in gear while I'm away for the best car wash ever. If I got her. Juniper immediately left for Old Town. When she returned, she did so with Van's pickup truck, bringing it into the shop. They're going to fit it with fart spray. It's a prank or something. To be honest, that needs washing. Look at it. Ooh. Okie dokie, your baby's here. Leave it to us. She'll shine so bright you won't even need to turn on the headlights. She'll get a nice new waterproof wax finish on the outside and a nice and thorough vacuuming on the inside. And don't you worry about all the small details. Uncle's going to handle the real delicate parts. Excuse you. Thanks for giving it the works. Why not need to polish it myself in a while with all that? You won't regret it. Always nice to work on a car as nice as yours. Well, I suppose I have to give you this now. Here, get going to the next place while we clean your car. Next. Wait, there's more. Second task. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. What is the gateway to our fair capital? Oh, it's Station Street, and it's the... Oh, shoot, what's the name of the place? Oh, it's the department store, Western. Reach him to accomplish this task. Another riddle. This one ain't any easier than the last one. I'm sure you have questions and I can't answer any of them. So don't bother asking and go solve the riddle instead. Fine. Guess I'll head to the next spot then. Thanks a bunch, you two. Have a good one. I don't get it. What's the point in getting my car washed? What's this client of theirs up to? Bugs. They're bugging your car. With Juniper and Bradley in on this, it can't be that bad, right? No point in worrying now. If I want an answer, I'm probably going to have to find one myself. Extra dialogue about the car, is there?
I'm going to give your truck a new wax finish. Get ready to see her shine better than ever.
Don't mind me if you can't figure it out. Get along then. Off to the next stop with you. Okay then. I think it's Weston's. It's a gateway to the city, and the fact that it is like the overall link to everything is what I'd imagine. Also, we can literally see the green thing there. And I'm pretty sure it's Weston. On the gateway to our fair capital lies a merchant whose store carries varieties for every man. That's got to be the department store, yeah? But what am I supposed to do here? Why you happen to be Mr. Van Arkride, sir? Yeah, that's me. I see. Congratulations, sir. You are precisely the 333rd customer to visit our store today. Allow me to present you with a gift in honor of this moment. Sure? It's an all-expenses-paid invitation to a bathing facility in Trion Tower. Massage included too, so I believe it would be a fine way to rest away your weariness. Now this one I like. So we're washing the car, we're washing me. Wait, what? Since when was it a thing to give out stuff this fancy just for wandering in at the right time? Is it not your liking, sir? No, it ain't that. It sounds amazing, trust me. Then please accept it with our blessing. Allow me to give you this too. Another riddle, huh? Last task. Reach the place in the business district where 3 pillars stand, and you can hear the rushing water. I'll await you there. Which is the business district? Sidon, then? You can hear rushing water? What? Well, we got like Sidon and Tyrell left. I don't remember there being rushing water. Oh, it must be Tyrell, and it must be the... Was there a fountain with a statue by it? I'm very confused. This is the last one, huh? Well, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. That's 2 unexpected but awesome gifts I've got now. What's my client's aim here? To put me in their debt? To get me to let my guard down? Man, I've still got no clue, but I guess I might as well see this through to the end. What do you reckon the third gift's gonna be? Sweets? Sweets? Oh, it's Sidon. A place where water runs in the Sidon district? Oh, pfft. There's a waterway in blooming Sidon, idiot. It's the underground bit. I forgot about that. I kind of consider it a separate thing. Where 3 pillars stand and you can hear the rushing water. Well, that's my best guess. The hotel has those 3 pillars on the logo. I don't know if that was their logo, though. Wonder what they got in store this time. Oh, yeah, there's water features in here. Maybe it's not the waterway. Welcome to the Maserati Hotel. We've been expecting you. Oh, hey, Rumsfeld. You been waiting for me? Guess that means you got tied up in this thing, too. Oh, indeed I did. But first, why not sit down and relax? Surely all this adventuring has made you rather tired. Is my third gift a document that says I owe them 10 million mira? Feel free to unwind while we prepare the grand finale. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Guess there's no point getting all worked up about it. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Arkride. And 3 cheers for your efforts. Wait, what? It is sweets. What the hell is this? It's our reward for your... 2 tables worth? It's our reward for your tireless work, Mr. Arkride. Bon appetit. That's a lot of strawberries. God, seriously though? Adios, did I die the other day? Am I in heaven? There's this mountain of sweets and it's all mine. Oh, it's so wonderful to see you delighted. It's the least we could have done, truly. Okay, hold the phone for a second. Without even getting into how the hell I'm going to eat all this without gaining 1 billion kurim. What's the catch here? Not saying I don't trust you, but I kind of don't trust you. It's too good to be true. Too nice. The hell are you getting at? Nothing, Mr. Arkride. Don't be so presumptuous. Wait, you? You dragged the whole damn city in here for this? Oh, that fussy look on your face is just too cute. Well worth the effort of gathering everyone here.
Are the pieces coming together now? Why, all these friends and acquaintances of yours are here?
I know. I mean, I already got your money. You really don't need to pay me back for anything. But we do. We all wanted to get together to show our appreciation to you, the hard-working Spriggan who's helped us all through this wild year. I mean, that's literally just my job. I don't get it. You're my clients, and I'm your Spriggan. That's all there is to it, really. I'll read the room, you doofus. This is a more personal way of thanking you. Our thanks transcend mirror, my boy. This we felt was the best way to show our gratitude. We owe it mostly to Bezelia, though. She did all the heavy lifting. We thought this might make you happy, and it made us happy to give back to you. We didn't bungle it, did we? You people are impossible. But, thanks. Yeah, what a day. Oh, he likes it. I'm happy to see that. Well, without further ado, let's bring out his presents. More presents? Van and his clients reminisced over tea, his diligence and leadership vivid in their minds. Reminisced. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember what I did for you. Yeah, your swimsuit models, and you got fish. Yeah. Oh wait a second, was I not supposed to tell that in front of everyone? One by one, familiar faces walked up to the Spriggan's seat. So, do you remember us, Van? You helped us out with the register issue at our work. Hey, don't go blurting that out loud. Yeah, exactly. This is what I was wondering about. Like a lot of shady stuff. We didn't get someone in big trouble. Anyway, I gave it all back after that. You really saved me there. We heard you have a sweet tooth, so we got you some cream puffs. We made sure to get plenty. Hope you like them. So, ever since you got my wallet back, I haven't lost it again. You've really given me peace of mind. I can live my life again. Thank you so much, again, for saving me from that stalker. Sure thing. Oh, I'm not here to pay anything off. I'm just here because it sounded fun. You like acting all jaded and glum, but there's this softy side that always shines through. You're having fun, aren't you? Zip it. I didn't ask to have fun. Thanks again for helping with that pendant. If it wasn't for you and your group, I never would have gotten to know Bruno like that. As thanks, I brought you some Engadin from Basil. Ooh, Engadin. It's already here on the table, so I hope you like it. I did see it, yes. Engadin, damn, you know you're sweet, sir. Honestly, wasn't expecting you to show up in the first place. I mean, planning on it, honestly. But somebody wouldn't stop nagging me about it. Hey. Do you still remember when I had you look for my boyfriend? Oh yeah, well. I'm happy I was able to finally get closure. I hope Mark did too. So I went and got you a chocolate cream pie. Share it with all the others in your office, will you? Thanks for helping us out, test out our little puzzle game. As thanks, we'd like to give you some gum we're planning to give out as a game reward. This one's a trial run just for you. Come join in the fun again sometime. Sure, if I feel like it. You taught me a lot about security on the overall net. Yes, I did. I've been a lot more careful since you helped me out. Well, that's good. Glad to hear you're keeping safe. Yeah, you really helped us out back there. Yeah, I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't taken that request. We're still here thanks to you. So here's some homemade chocolate for you. We poured out all into this. The real big one is for you, and the rest are for the other people at your office. Make sure to share with them, okay? No. Of course, I'm not that greedy. Come on. Totally hiding it. Though, to be honest, Aaron knows where my stash is. Thanks. I'll dig in later. Thanks for helping my dad. Thanks to you and my son, I've cut ties with that awful place for good. So we got you a cheesecake as thanks. Thank you again for helping out this afternoon. We've still got a lot of stuff to work out, but we're moving in the right direction now. It's all thanks to you. I was able to see my grandmother. Just want to thank you again. I got you a famous financier cake from Ankerville. Please enjoy it. Oh wow, now you've piqued my interest. But honestly, I didn't do that much. A whole cake for some Spriggan like me? Right, I believe we're last up. I apologize for all the trouble. You really did save me there. Thank you ever so much. And, me too. Thanks. And allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude once more. I dread to imagine what might have befallen the young miss had you not helped. Okay, I'm grateful. Don't know where the hell I'll store all of this, though. A fridge ain't that big. Well, you'll just have to get to eating them. Honestly, though, line up. You keep trying to brush off all of this thanks and appreciation, but why? Yeah, you're too old to be an edgelord, man. Said the wannabe gangster. Oh, on the subject, the young Mrs. Father wished to thank you as well. He has more in store for you than just the Trion Tower Hot Spring ticket. He would like to invite you and all of Arkride Solutions to a gourmet dinner at the Maserati Hotel's restaurant. Oh, that's where they're going to finally off us for losing that 10 million mirror. Wait, seriously? That's a real bougie place, isn't it? Shit, I can't turn that down, though. I've heard legends about that seasonal fruitcake. Wonderful. I'm sure Father will be happy to hear that. Honestly, I feel kind of bad having you guys do all this for me. But, thanks. Alright, I get it. You got the point across. Man, just let us thank you, you old grump. And so the surprise Van Appreciation Day party continued in earnest. All the sweets he couldn't get around to sweeting got carted off to the office. Eventually, the party drew to a close after Van mingled with his clients and friends and thoroughly gorged himself. But the day wasn't over just yet. Van met a familiar face as he left the hotel. God, it's almighty. Why'd they have to gang up on me like that? That's not right. I'm allergic to kindness and I need to vomit now, probably. And yeesh, I'm stuffed. Gonna have to hit the gym, feels like. Yeah, sounds like a good problem to have. Maybe, but it ain't my style. Big bunch of softies is what they were. Kind of funny, honestly. I always see the dark side of humanity in my line of work. But this was the opposite. Ain't got a clue how I stumbled into something selfless like that. Really? Who's a true softie? The clients or the Spriggan who went above and beyond to give them peace of mind? Oh, shut up. And something tells me that whole thing was your doing anyway. Am I wrong? Yeah, right again. Though the young miss came up with the idea, in fairness. She wanted to show her thanks, so she asked her butler to do the rounds. He found this young businessman. You might know his name's Roderick. And his face lit up like a match when he heard your name. Yeah, I guess we did hit it off a bit. That led him to me, as I'd already done some research into you on Bazellia's behalf. I figured I'd lend a hand as thanks for how you helped Dingo. That was nothing. Wait, back up a bit. What do you mean you did some digging? Exactly what it sounds like. Pardon my nosiness. You're an interesting fellow, you know. Dingo told me a thing or two about you, and I can't deny it got me curious. Might make for a good article. Arkride the anti-hero. Not the man Edith deserves, but the man Edith needs. Well, how am I supposed to keep a low profile if you slap my face on the front page? Also, the whole not the man Edith deserves thing sounds a bit disparaging. I think he is the man Edith deserves as well, but still. I was wondering how that kid got all those guys together. That was the trick, huh? Righto. I've got to hand it to her. I didn't think we'd be able to put on that big of a party on such short notice. She even roped the department store and that mechanic's place in too. She's something else. And it all worked to perfection. A big old party with enough sugar to put you in a coma. Kind of think of it, that would make for a great article too. I can see it now. Yeah, I got it. An anti-hero's welcome. Arkride sheds tears at touching tribute. Would you knock it off with the anti-hero shit? And I was not crying. Whatever you say. If you don't mind, I'll be keeping track of your exploits from here on out. Hey, give a man a break, will ya? I'll have to keep an eye out for him too. Well, guess a journo's gotta eat.
That takes care of that.
Quest Dear Spriggan is completed. I feel like they're using anti-hero in the term because anti-hero sounds cool, but man's not an anti-hero at all.
Reward deposited.
Not at all. I think it's more Edith doesn't deserve him, but does need him there. I take it I got plus points in everything, considering we got 3 noises. Well, we just partied, and now everyone's gone back. A nice little quest there. Did it give me an extra free time? Oh, it didn't. I only got 2 tonight? Uh-oh. I guess there's a choice between finishing off Catala or getting Burgard's man up. Well, one of them's heading out on a bike. A fake Grimcat sounds fun as well. Stargazing? Okay, that sounds the most boring. Let's move on to the Tyrell District and start sweeping that, shall we? No extra free time? Sad.
Hey there.
I wanted Katara. Katu is probably the one I'm going to end up doing, to be fair. I think that's the only way to probably 100% him, but I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, you know, normally it's my job to approach someone like you, not the other way around. I did have my eye on you already, I'll admit. The fact you noticed must be a sign that Agnès herself wanted us to meet. You're too kind, Mr. Producer. But you don't have to pretend. I know you're more interested in San than me, aren't you? Damn, you're perceptive. Definitely a sharp one, that's for sure. Then did you contact me because you want me to recruit you along with her? Actually, no. If anything, I prefer you to focus your efforts on San alone. She deserves a chance to be proud of herself and what she does. So please, if you could give her the opportunity. Oh, I see. You're thinking this is what she needs to gain more confidence and step away from what's expected of her as an Easterner. Is that what you're getting at here? Exactly. Seems you've not only a good eye, but a good ear as well. I wanted to speak with you in order to make sure you were actually interested in Sam for who she is. She's got a lot on her plate after all. But I know this will be good for her. An opportunity like this will mean more to her than you'll ever know. Well, you're not wrong. I've got myself thinking that she has a certain beauty that transcends her background. If I were to compare her to an actress, I'd say she's not unlike Nina Fernley. In any case, I think she's someone with a lot to uniquely offer. Tell you what, why don't we sit down and talk sometime soon, all three of us. It'll be a call in the end, of course, but how does that sound? I was just about to suggest that myself. How about I bring her around and we take it from there? I mean, after the EGC is over. Ah, I like the way you think. It's a deal. We'll meet right here on the night of the festival. Looking forward to good news from the two of you. When I go looking for new models on the street, I like to think I put more stock in their individuality rather than their background. Still, to have a friend of someone I had my eye on approach me the way she did, that's definitely a new one. Either way, challenge accepted. Let's see if I can't draw out the Sans girl's potential one way or another. At the end of the day, it'll be up to San whether to pursue this modeling opportunity or not. But I hope she does. She'll finally get recognition for living by nobody's rules but her own. Already festival time again, huh? This past year has definitely been a mixed bag, you could say. Either way, I still plan on working here next year. Hopefully my little brother will find some place to start working too. I'm hopeful next year will be good. I'll have to keep working my butt off, especially so I can teach my little brother everything he needs to know. Now that they're putting decorations out, it's really sinking in the Revolution Festival's almost here. Feels like people are more energized for it than usual. I think everyone's ready for some relief after everything that's gone down this year. As for me, I should probably do some more work, but I feel like treating myself to some reading tonight. I'm in a festive mood, not at work until I drop one, so I'm going to kick back and relax. Hairdo. Transcent. Not transient. Whenever the festival draws near, people tend to find themselves more interested in the history of this cafe. Certainly I myself ponder it. When I think about how Sheena Dirk and her companions used to talk about Calvard's future right by that window, I feel overcome with emotion. I ended up viewing that film, Gloria, as well. Ever since then, I find I'm better able to picture how the place looked and felt in those days. This gives me a renewed understanding of just how privileged I am to inherit this cafe. I have a duty to uphold that legacy as best as I can.
Welcome. We await your next visit.
Kageyoshi's silent again. Looks like he's deep in thought about something in the middle of all this excitement. I wouldn't put it past him. Standoffish though he may be, I would say his intelligence more than makes up for it. In fact, I regard him as something of a genius. Yes, I'm quite certain he's ruminating about something or other. Spoken like a true cat, Dad. Sure do love that little furball, huh? Cat Dad, it's way of life. Cats are the best. That's all I'm saying again.
Did you know?
No way! I won the lottery to go see the EGC. The odds are so low, I only entered for fun. I didn't think I was going to win it. I'm going to get to see the EGC live and in person. Maybe my luck's not so rotten after all. Agnès must have decided to show me a little mercy after not getting anywhere of attracting scouts. Oh, thank you, goddess. Thank you! I guess the festival's almost here. Everybody else seems to be excited about it. As for me, I can't say I'm really looking forward to it. When you're into the sort of things I am, you don't exactly have friends. I think I'm starting to feel depressed. Maybe something big will happen during the festival. Is that too soon for me to say after what happened? Yeah, it's probably too soon, isn't it? If I can't bring myself to enjoy the festival, then I guess I'll just go around and buy up as many books and magazines on crime as I can find. Fair dues. You have a plan? Hey Sam, came out to hang out. Guess things
really are getting back to normal if you're doing that. I hate to do this, but I have some kind of depressing news to share with you. What is it? Don't be around the bush, spit it out. Well, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be running all over the place getting interviews for the Revolution Festival. And after that, I'm pretty much going to be working constantly until the end of the year because they need me to edit and help with other stuff. And as if that wasn't enough, I'm going to be stuck in Lomport, working even more during the Lunar New Year. It just never ends. Oh, that's it. I was expecting something worse. Ouch, you could sound at least a little bummed. That's it. You know that means we won't be able to spend the holidays together like we always have, right? Yeah, so? I was already planning on spending that time with my friends anyway. Seriously, Chen, you should hurry up and find yourself a girlfriend. There's more to life than just work and your little sister. Oh, I can't believe I've got you telling me that now too. I don't know if I should be happy or sad that you're so grown up now. My brother can be so non-committal. I think that's why people push him around and are always trying to mooch off him for help. He can be pretty stubborn when he wants to be, though. Maybe once things calm down with work, he'll start to change. We'll see. Oh, I can't believe Sam can be so nonchalant about this. I guess it's nice that I don't need to worry about it, but it still depresses me, you know? She could at least pretend to be bummed out. Let's go into the Tyrell Times next. It was nice to see Marielle making a name for herself before the festival. Dingo was always worried about that girl, but she's doing just fine now. Maybe he can finally rest easy. Especially now that his legacy is in her hands, just like he wanted. I'd like to think so. Marielle idolized him. She was so determined to reach his level. When he died, I was worried she was going to lose her way, but she's pushing forward harder than ever. I think she owes a lot of that to your leadership. In the end, Dingo was avenged, and that's what matters. Now it's on us to keep going. That starts with the Revolution Festival. I'm sure our publication will be examined through a different lens. I look forward to seeing what you bring to the table. Likewise, you can be sure we'll be putting up a good fight on the newsstands like always, Chief Cunning.
Well...
Chief Cunning knew how to put Dingo in his... it makes the chair disappear. Chief Cunning knew how to put Dingo and his talent as a reporter to good use. He's definitely got an eye for people, and he also has principles that he abides by. I can stand to learn a thing or two from him. Mel and Tyrell might approach things differently, but that's not to say we don't see eye to eye on anything at all. I've got Dingo and Marielle to thank for helping me to realize that. Our reporters are still conducting follow-up investigations into what took place. We're also preparing for the Revolution Festival now. The festivities are shaping up to be different from previous years, and there are sure to be tons of announcements. Everyone's going all out.
Well, I heard.
Tyrell Times was fast. Alright, half the district is swept. Let's head down to the bookshop. And go around this way and get ready for a movie. We've got a campaign that's set to launch during the Revolution Festival. With Gloria in theaters right now, the timing couldn't be better. The new orbital computer I bought arrived today. After I get it all set up, we can hit the ground running. The Revolution Festival is going to be a busy period for us, so the more ducks we have in a row beforehand, the better.
Ah, welcome. I hope to see you again.
Ah, welcome.
This night's just getting started.
Hey away HQ, Edith. Sal told me you guys wiped the floor of Armada. I appreciate it. With him out of the way, we can fully turn our attention towards preparing for the Revolution Festival. A number of members of the Lu family will be in town, so we'll have to come prepared with a reception that rises to the occasion. The elders were in disarray last week, but I think things will finally be winding down soon. And that means it'll be my turn to receive them when they come to town. I can't disappoint them. Cowhan, I brought you some food. The head chef made it himself, so it should be nice and tasty. Oh. Huh, what do you mean, oh? Were you raised in a barn? When someone brings you food to you, you're supposed to say, thank you. Oh. Now you're doing on purpose. Oh well, since I'm so nice and mature, I'll let it slide. But only this once. You better watch yourself, Buster. Just say, oh. Must you always make such a racket? Sorry, may I take your order?
Do you know what you... I hope to see you again.
Cowhan is like the most awkward and unfriendly person ever. I wish he'd lean on me a little more. He was out sick until recently, so I don't mind lending a hand. You're just doing it in an annoying fashion. Hello, you two. Out for drinks together, eh? Another meal? Well, Mr. Arkride, I see we meet again. Out on another one of your famous strolls? Yeah, you could say that. You two picked an interesting place to have yourselves a little after party. I'm gonna say, much as I might not be a fan of its affiliations, the food itself's to die for. I love everything about it. Well, almost everything. Season their stuff a little stronger compared to what you'll find in Long Life, but other than that, no complaints. That's Longport style cuisine for you. They like their mala. Sometimes it's good for a change of pace. The restaurant allows us to detach ourselves from our positions too. Doesn't it hurt that it's also a good place to monitor Hayaway's movements? Gotta say, I feel real bad for Miles the owner, having a CID chief and what's effectively an S-rank bracer under the same roof. Just one of you in a room puts out a strong presence. Have some sympathy for the woman and try not to get in the habit of coming too often. Ah, you got me there? I guess we are a little imposing in a place like this. I suppose we can tone down these reconnaissance missions of ours in the interest of securing any future packs once our martyr is out of the picture. Just gonna come out and say it, is she? I agree with Direwolf on this one. Whatever she's up to seems like serious business, but I won't put my nose where it ain't wanted in this instance. Phew, this Koshuji together with this Alaojui are something else. I'm gonna have to start bringing clients over to this place. Not to mention Estelle and Joshua, Agatha and Tita, everyone in Crossbow, and of course Kevin and Reese. Hell, I bet even Cassius, Olivier, and Cher would take a liking to this place, so we're just gonna have a party here. I don't know if you're exactly gonna be able to invite those last three here. I mean, yeah, maybe not in official garb. Oh, before I forget, you might be interested to hear that a certain disciple of mine from abroad should be stopping by Edith before long. Apparently, she's bringing along a friend with quite the appetite. Maybe he'll get something out of this place if I take them there. Oh, I guess Kilika has spent her fair share of time in Erebonian and LeBeau. Must have been how she landed herself that pupil, whoever she is. Just absolutely everyone is coming to the party! You could have invited them today. Then we might have some people around when obviously everything starts to go fan covered with brown again. Once I sat down and talked with my dad, his reasons for trying to push his business-orientated thinking onto me started to make a lot more sense. It's supposed to be for my own good. Really, I think that might be all my dad really has to share with me when you get down to it. Really, when you get down to it, I guess he just felt like he had to do something about me not knowing what I really want to do with myself. Could have tried to be a little less overbearing about it. Sheesh. But I guess he's not the only one in the family who's clumsy like that. In hindsight, my dad and I haven't had any conversation like that recently at all. My dad can be so awkward at times. Not that he's the only one. Probably still got a lot of arguing in our future. Ugh. I agree.
Suppose I should go home now.
How about some popcorn, huh?
We've seen a lot happen this past year. Even when it comes to just movies, it was an eventful year. We got a new film festival. Gaspar Dillon passed away all of a sudden. Judith Lanster had that big scandal. The list goes on and on. It wasn't even a scandal. I think when people look back on this year, they might think of it as a big turning point for the industry. I know I sure will.
Hey there. See ya.
His clapping prowess is too good, isn't
How
it?
about some nice cold ice
Must have the
cream?
most powerful arms. The Revolution Festival coming up is sure to attract tourists from all over Zemuria. Part of me wonders if I should tweak my lineup of ice cream and other sweets for the events to skew towards stuff that represents the city. Actually, maybe I should try and recreate different regional flavors of ice cream from around Calvard sometime too, to promote unity and stuff. I won't have enough time for this year, but it'd be fun to get people from those areas to try them and tell me how good it lives up to the real thing.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
I'm glad the civilians are being so cooperative and all, but let me tell you, going from the emergency declaration to the festivals got me worn out. And that's before getting into how a greater proportion are expected to be coming in from out of town, even out of the country. Right? I wish we could get a month in between so we can catch our breath a little. I know, once the festival's all wrapped up, do you want to go on a vacation somewhere together? Sounds nice. Just as gals wandering around, relaxing and shaking off all that pent-up stress. Oh, how I need it. Don't make me think about it. Not when we've still got so much work to do. But you have a point. I could at least use a little breather. Haven't had any time to unwind lately. Let's do it. There's no harm in a breather. Can't stay on top of our work if we don't stay on top of our Z's.
Seeing as New Year is just around the corner, once the Revolution Festival's behind us, I'm thinking I might be due for a little vacation. Can't stay on top of my game as an officer for the end of the year unless I take time off to recharge while I can. Long Lie is nice, yeah, but I prefer to take Karen to some other tourist spots. We could go to Rimaferia now that the situation in Meseldam's under control again. Plus, they've got real loilies out there. I'm dying to try one for myself. Whatever reason do we need to go, right? Oh, wait, I just realized I never got to see this cool new bath place in Trion Tower.
There's a new movie.
I feel cheapened out.
The showing on screen.